All right, hold on.
MYECOMICS is the best, I guess you know why.
Welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. It is my comics busting through your speakers. I am your host, Frankie J. And to the bottom of us, we got Real Revelation, and then we got Midnight Assassin.
What's going on here, man? The Hollywood, yeah, he acting Hollywood. That's what's going on. He acting Hollywood. Right? That's why he like that.
Oh god! All right, so because we only got 30 minutes tonight, man, we're gonna get right into it, man. So we're gonna do the ladies first. You know what I'm saying? We got ladies first. We're gonna be talking about fan casting for Storm and the recasting of T'Challa. And what's crazy about it is I remember it's been 5 years already or 6 years when they was talking about recasting T'Challa.
Man, that time.
Oh, since they said they wouldn't.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah. And so now we at the point we did the whole.
But he had a son. So
right,
but they like T'Challa again. If he's like Junior.
No, see, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. Something that Real Revelation said a while ago, and I want to compare it to the whole T'Challa thing. So you got mantles, like Black Panther is a mantle. It's not a person. So when we say Black Panther, we can do T'Chaka, we can do T'Challa, we can do Bukala, whatever that other guy's name. Kind of like what
Baku.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to what Real Revelation said when they said if they introduce Nova, we don't want to go a Richard Rider because you don't want. So Nova is a mantle. Green Lantern is a mantle. So with T'Challa, it's the mantle of Black Panther. I mean, we could go with his son and actually be good. And I mean, that's it. And then we still recognize
Black Panther is the mantle. Like, because when they say they're recasting T'Challa, that's the thing. It could be his son, like the OG's son. Or that's what I'm wondering. Actually, are they going to recast straight up just T'Challa, or they're basically saying they're going to have another, because we already know that his son is named T'Challa also.
Right.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
He's Junior now. It's like he could just take it over and just be T'Challa, but it's like he's his son.
Why you ain't start with that?
That's what I'm saying. The last one they showed
it. Man, see, that's what I'm saying. You be trying to draw me into that chaos every time we get on here, man.
What I said. I feel like I'm not being heard. I feel like I'm just like being ignored.
Don't make me talk to the ancestors on Young Fuck. They calling me right now.
Like, don't make me make my hands beat up your face.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make me put this on your chest.
But I'm worthy, so it ain't gonna mean nothing.
You worthy of chaos. Anyways, all right. So let's go on ahead and do the ladies first. Everybody had to submit, their stuff up front. Except one person on here, they couldn't make a decision on who they wanted to go. Who they want to be Storm. Somebody pulled a Midnight Assassin on us.
Who could have done that? Pull a Midnight Assassin. Who could have done that?
All right, so we're gonna go with Midnight Assassin first and put his picks up on the screen and kind of let him discuss why he picked these people.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, so we starting out with Storm. Okay. So yeah, my first pick was Tika Sumpter because I was just like, man, I know you a hater. But yeah, I fell in love with her and I just been like stuck. And now she she will make a great Storm for me. I'm just saying, like that like she just fits that persona, like just dark skin, like because every time I think of Storm, I think of like X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. It's just like that dark skin.
Yeah.
Like every time they bring it to the movies, they kind of veer away from that. And I'm like, okay, yo, she would fit that, bringing it back to like the comics. And then Issa Rae, it's kind of the same reason. Like, she has that personality. So it's like seeing her bring that aspect to like the character and stuff. Like, I think that she would bring it like, even more, like, just like more dimensions to the character just from her personality as a person herself. And then Zazie Beetz, I love her. Like, I loved her in Deadpool. And I'm just like, yo, like I fell in love with her at Deadpool, and then like Atlanta.
ATL, yeah.
ATL,
yeah,
I was just like, yeah. So them my 3 picks right there.
Listen, I applaud you for your picks. And I ain't gonna even say nothing else right there because I like your picks. So I guess I'll go next while we're waiting on Charles Hazleton to get his in order here.
Oh, Nick talking about Zazie Beetz Storm is no. Oh man.
I agree with him on Zazie Beetz as a no for it because she already holding a prominent role. They need to go ahead and just bring her back as
Domino
that role, right, and then go from there. But for me, I'm with you. You see my 4th one down here in the bottom?
Yeah, I see Tika.
Listen, that's when I first seen her on screen, that is what I thought. When I first ever seen her on screen, that's the first thing I thought. Now, my other one is Jamie Lawson. This is the one on the bottom. All right. And the reason for her is I seen her with Aaron Pierre and Malcolm. And she has that strong look. She has that strong presence on screen. And I think she could do it. But my top two picks is Coco Jones because she is taller than a mug. She is a glass of water. She's dark skinned. All right. And I think she could do it. She can sing, she can act. Let's go ahead and make her into Storm. And my other pick is the long running fan cast pick, and that's Jade Cargill. I mean, if she know how to act, well, she in wrestling, so of course she know how to act. Yeah. Put her on the screen. The only thing I would say with Jade Cargill is she's muscular. So that'll be a new dimension of Storm. She overly muscular.
It would be. It's like that's how Wonder Woman is supposed to be, but they don't ever do that. But it's like if they did it with Storm, it's like okay, like now we getting like people fit women actually pulling these roles.
You know what? Since I love you so much, that Real Revelation, I kind of anticipated and took care of you. So we got Jodie Turner-Smith on here, and we got Anna Diop somewhere. She's not on here. But yeah, Anna Diop, who plays Starfire in Titans. I think she would be great for the role, except for one thing. I think her demeanor is too hard, not nurturing enough. I've watched her in a lot of movies. But I think she'll be a good choice because the look is there. Jodie Turner-Smith. I'm sorry, I'm taking over Real Revelations. There's a show. Hold on, let me. There's a show called Night Flyers on Netflix, and Jodie Turner-Smith is in there. The way she stands, right?
And the agency.
The way she stands up and just walks around with that nonchalant, I will body you type attitude. Like, I know you want me. You got to watch Night Flyers and how she move around there, Midnight Assassin. But in Real Revelation, go ahead, take over.
Man, you already got Jodie Turner-Smith. You already got Anna Diop. The person I'm naming is, I haven't seen anything she's in. But Sarah Hassan.
She's too light.
Sarah Hassan. Yeah, some folks would say that she's light, but she from Kenya.
Well, we got to put a paper bag over, we got to put a brown paper bag next to her face. Her and Zazie Beetz. Now pass it.
Wait.
We don't need no light.
I'm clowning.
You have to see. Can you find a picture of her and throw her up there?
Man, you working me to. Oh, hold on.
I'm telling you. Because when I looked at her, I'm like, okay. It just, I guess, depends on how they would do their makeup. Because I know there's some lighting and cameras that'll make you look lighter. But just see Kenyon, she's man, yeah, I've seen some comics to where I'm like, okay, but then again, in those comics they do have her darker, so but where she be kind of looking like her.
Got a couple pictures here. Yeah, I think. Let me put. Oh, hold on. See, that's why I want to get these photos right here, boy. Hold on, I'm almost. I'm almost there, boy. Whew. I got to sit here. I got to marinate over these for a minute.
Because yeah,
it's coming.
Y'all have already named some great picks. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
It would be nice to because you know how that feeling folks be getting when it's an actress that the US ain't really familiar with.
Yeah.
Or just even any actor that you're not really familiar with, but they have experience. You know what I mean?
That's her right there.
Some white hair. Like have her in some white hair.
I can see it.
And I can see her looking good with my pick for Black Panther.
Right, like I can see her. This probably her winter white. But in the summer she darkened up a little bit more. Hey, Nick Grill here, boy. This boy ain't getting nobody no love. He's like, don't need to be good.
Hey,
I don't think no wrestler should be on no high movie. We don't need no light skinned Storm. Zaza, no. Anyway,
hey, I argue with myself over having her as one of my picks, but I wanted at least one pick of somebody that was from Kenya, and of course we can't have who I thought would have been like every time I saw her in the movie, I'm like, that's who she should have been, Storm.
Hey, hold on.
And that was Black Panther's girlfriend.
Lupita. You know what? That is. I was gonna say
also.
That. So when you gave your pick earlier, I was gonna come back and say, man, Lupita, not Oyo. Yeah, she should have been Storm from the get go. That would have been straight. That would have been straight.
But she's already
perfect skin tone.
Right.
I mean,
she's already in the MCU though.
Woo.
But yeah. She's already in the MCU. It's like, yeah,
exactly.
It was
perfect.
It was a couple of them. I don't know if y'all remember. What's the movie about? The sleeping dude, the dreaming dude. On Netflix we watch. Lord Morpheus. Remember his sister, the dark skinned chicken there? I was gonna pick her too, but then I kind of left it. Yeah, I gotta go find it.
Wait, you're not talking about Michaela, what's her name? Michaela Cole?
I think that's it.
But she's also in Black Panther too. She's the one that had those daggers, and she was like, "Where's your staff?" And she's like, "Yeah, her."
Okay. So, leave a comment on who you would like to, see fan casted. And Nick, stop putting all these nods in here and start putting some recommendations in here. You're like, nah.
Yeah, she was at the bottom of my list, but I'm mostly because I knew she wouldn't be able to do it because she was already in a Marvel movie and one closely tied. Because Storm, Storm's got. That's why they're gonna recast T'Challa anyways. I think is so when they introduce the mutants, you gotta have a T'Challa around when you see Storm. Eventually, we gotta see that.
I mean, for us, yeah, but not for them. I mean, they not for them. They don't even care about that. I mean,
they would love it. I'm telling you,
they
because
don't,
there's a certain aspect you bring out. You bring out the aspect of how a lot of Wakandans didn't like her simply because she was not Wakandan or she was Kenyan, not Wakandan. Oh,
Yeah.
they'll love that.
Again, we would like
They'll
that.
love
I'm telling y'all,
that.
they don't care. I'm a
They're gonna be like, see, they just like us. They just like us.
also,
They
it
love
is
that.
they don't even.
like she made it Forge, Wolverine, like T'Challa, like
Yeah.
They don't even listen.
Yeah.
They don't even see that. I'm telling you.
she got a lot of people.
Let me hit y'all with something. I want to do a video next week, just to clown the fact of that you can say Iron Man can go through and do all this great stuff in his iron suit. He can fight Thanos. He can battle Thor. You know what I'm saying? Go toe to toe with Captain America and all them. But then Falcon go get some Wakandan technology. That's what we keep forgetting. That's what they did in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Oh, he can't go against Red Hulk. No, he can't take a punch to the face from Red Hulk. Okay, but everything else, he can pretty much deal with it. But guess what? The first thing they saying is, nah, he shouldn't be able to do that. I'm like, bro, y'all in the wrong place because Captain America held a helicopter in a building together. Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway,
his whole suit could be vibranium for all we know.
well, that's what they proven. That's what they proven when you look at the trailers. Like the stuff he's doing is because of the suit. This is why he can take that impact because he's technically not feeling any of the impact. So, and then also my other piece is why can't, well, in the comic books, Falcon is portrayed as a superhero that can communicate with birds and he fly based on some equipment. I still never understood it, but he's just peak human. He's peak human. He's not superhuman. He's not Captain America human. He's just in great ass shape. So
yeah,
I mean,
Batman.
That's it. I mean, we got
plot armor. That's what it is.
What's her name? Black Widow. Black Widow wasn't even supposed to be Black Widow. Listen, one thing that you've never seen is Black Widow try to fight Captain America. She'll talk to Captain America. You don't want to fight your way through this, Steve. And Steve said, well, I'm going to do it. She stepped to the side. But she ran up on Bucky. She ran up on Bucky. And
she's familiar with what Bucky got. Because I remember there were some comics, maybe it was just some offshoots that I saw where the way it explained how Black Widow or the Black Widows, you know, everyone in that program was able to do what they were doing because they were just getting a watered down version of the super serum. So she probably like
Infinity Serum and the Infinity Serum. It's called the Infinity Serum. Like I remember that shit because Nick Fury took some of it too.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. I guess we'll start with
Panther.
Midnight Assassin. Let's talk about Black Panther. We're gonna put Midnight Assassins up on the screen.
All right. Yeah. So my first pick was John David Washington. Like I've seen it before. I'm just trying to like pick, trying to figure out. But it's like when Marvel, they're good at like taking characters or actors that like you don't really know too good, and they they do a good story, and then that character personifies or that actor personifies that character, and it could be something good. So it's like taking this guy, and it's like with Liu Kang with Mortal Kombat. Like we barely knew the actor, but it's like obviously they fumbled Mortal Kombat hard, but it like when it first came out, everybody was excited. You saw the movie, and then the guy that was Liu Kang, he was Liu Kang, and every time you seen him in something else, it was like, ooh, I saw Liu Kang, I spotted Liu Kang. It's like you have that chance.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings as I usually do, because you don't follow Mr. Denzel Washington, John David Washington's son. Don't mean that he ain't big. In my world, he's big. He's big. I mean, the movie Tenet. But before that, it was a show called Ballers.
Tenet.
Ballers on HBO.
Movie. Oh my
God. Rogue One, Love Beats. Love Beats and Rhymes, Black Klansman, The Tomorrow War, Amsterdam, Monster.
Classmate.
That what the creator?
No.
No,
Oh,
you
and the
talking about-
creator. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the creator. Right.
Yeah.
Man, gone, man. So maybe that first pick, man, he got a lot of good stuff. Maybe that one ain't got changed. That changed my whole thing. Like, I only seen him in Tenet and a couple other ones. I'm like, yo, but this dude, he's doing big things. So obviously, John Boyega, huge, like controversial when Star Wars came out. You know, like made everybody
It's
mad.
because of how he is in real life too. Bruh
Oh, yeah?
actually will go to protests and speak out on stuff. Dude, I would like to see him just because of seeing stuff that he be doing in real life.
Yeah.
To where he don't care how, like, if it makes him lose movies, he's cool with it. As
Yeah,
long as he's like, I can't just sit back and not say nothing.
Yeah,
So
with him-
I could
with him in the
definitely
role,
see him.
With him in the role, it'll be some controversy. It'll be some fire. It'll
That was one of my picks.
It'll just make it
He
big
was one of my picks.
just because he is who he is. And then of course we got Daniel Kaluuya, Get Out. But also Judas and the Black Messiah. Like, I mean,
And Black Panther.
Yeah,
1 and 2.
Say it again. Black Panther. He Black
1 and
Panther.
2.
And he a traitor.
Oh no, he wasn't in 2.
He a traitor. That's why he was in 2. Because he a traitor.
yo,
No, he the one brought Killmonger to the front door.
what if they bring Killmonger back and then Killmonger brings T'Challa back?
No.
Yeah. What if they
Look,
bring
he
Killmonger
trying
back?
to change the subject. He trying. I was gonna shoot your shit down. Great choices. Great choices. Now with Boyega.
Talk. I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Put some respect on my name.
You already know what it
Put some
is.
respect on my name.
It's
Put some
Big
respect on
Indiana.
my name. Put some respect on my name.
Oh, your name is Dirt. Anyways, let me go ahead and go. I ain't gonna talk about your picks no more. Now, for me, I made my picks from 3 categories. 3 categories, of course. They got to be the brothers. They got to be dark skin. They got to be muscular. And one of the key things for me with Black Panther that I liked about the last Black Panther, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, is that when he put on that Black Panther outfit, his arms, how long they was, looked like he was a Black Panther cut from the comic book. He looked like he was built like a comic book character. I was like, did they put extensions on his hands? Like
Like right behind.
Yeah.
But that's why nobody knew that oh my god, yeah, you see, yeah, you got a lot of my picks. But that's why a lot of people didn't know he had cancer.
Right.
Because of how he was staying in shape like that.
Right. All right, so let's move on with my picks. So my number 3 pick was Trevante Rose, and the reason why I think he's the shortest of them. He's a little more stockier. His arms, he don't have that Black Panther build, but he to me he has the look, but he ain't got the build. I don't know if y'all can understand what I'm saying. I think he'd be a good in the role. He's been in a lot of shows, a lot of movies. I think he'll do well, but he's just thicker now. Now, Desmond Idris, I think that boy right there, that boy is built. That boy got a Black Panther build. You know what I'm saying? Nice, lean, long, like Midnight Assassin. Can play Black Panther if he could, cut his
He's
hair
also
off.
my number 2.
All right,
my number 3 was John Boyega.
Now
you got my number 2 and my number
now
1. Let's just
this guy right here who played in Cross, Audrey Hodge, that's my number 1 pick. Because guess what? Every time I see him on screen doing something, especially if it shows his physique, he's killing it. They need to go ahead and redeem him. If we're not gonna get him again in Hawkman, let's go ahead and let him be Black Panther.
We ain't.
Right. We ain't gonna get him again. And Coco Jones and him may be good together. But I think he got the stage presence. All right, because 1 minute I've seen him in movies where he's got range of playing happy, and then I've seen him in movies which we see him as Hawkman, where he's got the range of playing like he's royalty. Because the way he come across the Black Adam, everybody was looking at the guy who played Dr. Fate, but we weren't giving him his props. He played the hell out of Hawkman to me, and then he just played the hell out of Cross.
Yep.
He played that role good. And the guy who played opposite of him and Cross, that is the Old Spice dude that rode on the horse. They got fan casting out there for him right now that they want him to be Blue Marvel. Now look how real rolling.
Wait, you talking about the same guy that did those Old Spice commercials?
Yeah, but he older now and he looked different. Hold on, let me send
that. Was his partner?
That was his part. That's him. Yeah, you watch Cross. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
I kept looking at him like, who the hell is this dude? And and wifey was like, that's the Old Spice dude. I was like, you would know, wouldn't you?
Look at me, look at you, look at me, look at you, look at me. Now look at me.
Yeah, that's what I would need to see from Idris. Issa Rae.
It's a Rae,
That's what
right?
I would need to see from Issa Rae, to where if she plays Storm, she's playing it in a more serious role, with a more serious tone, because it's not like Storm jokes that much, and when she does, it's like that auntie telling you a joke. You know what I mean? Or just to lighten up the mood when it needs to be lightened up. Storm has to have that presence.
It was like before we came on the show, right? Remember, because I was saying the same thing. Because I thought about Issa Rae too, because she do got that chocolate skin. She got the eyes. She got the look. She got the smile. She has what it takes to be Storm. And what I had to compare her to was honestly Halle Berry. Like, I never thought about Halle Berry being Storm until she was Storm.
I mean, even when she was Storm, though, she didn't look like Storm.
What happens when a toad gets by lightning?
But see that was because I'm one of those people that everybody knows. When we first saw that X-Men show, X-Men the animated series, everybody knew who Professor X. Like, you can't cast anybody but this.
That's true.
Basing it pretty much on that. You know?
Right.
So when I picture Storm, it has to be someone that's going to remind me of how she is in animation.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if she's joking around too much or telling them, I guess mom jokes, like, come on, man.
I hope they give her a mohawk this time. Good one.
Storm, yeah.
That's gonna have to be that Age of Apocalypse, baby, coming out the box.
Man.
But
they got so much to work with now too. Because what's going on with Storm now, I'm like,
well, I mean, like I said, when we did the what if, and we was talking about how powerful and motivating and nurturing Storm was, like that's who I want as my friend. Like, I need Storm to stop by the house on the daily, like right before I go to work, and give me the pep talk. You're powerful, my friend. You'll do great things. That's what I need right there.
Hey, auntie, is this your team?
Because if they did, back when they first did the X-Men movies, who should have been Storm, right?
Angela Bassett.
You know what I mean? So
like that. Like we thought for sure. We thought for sure when they said, "Oh, we're gonna make an X-Men movie, we're gonna get Angela Bassett." We thought when they made a Blade movie, we was gonna get Angela Bassett in there somewhere. we didn't. It's like, bro, give us just some. Anyways,
I was thinking like before that would have been like Grace Jones.
Yeah.
Like if it was like the 80s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause yeah.
Talk. I'm pulling up on you. Put some respect on my name.
You already know what it
Put some
is.
respect on my name.
It's
Put some respect on my name.
DZMB.
Put some respect on my name.
Why you hating on Grace Jones in the 80s? If it was the 80s,
No,
She was crazy though.
I'm just saying.
we could have did. We could have did Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston could have been Storm, and I've been good with that. But not Grace Jones. Grace Jones could have been who she was in Conan. I can't even think of a character. She could be a bad guy. That's all she could be.
She's always that guy too.
No, because Grace Jones. Grace Jones
she
like,
would
you
be
want me to
more
wear
of a bad
pants?
guy
You want me to
type.
wear pants? Anyways,
Conan.
right. Grace Jones killed in Conan. Exactly. That's it. That's all I can see. Conan and Boomerang when she's like, you don't want this shit? That's it. I don't. I'm messing around. But I also think there's some other you know who could have played Storm back in the day
In the 80s.
that we forgot about?
Pam Grier.
Pam Grier and
I
the
just
chick
liked
who
her in Coffee, all that
prosecuted
stuff.
the chick who prosecuted Nino Brown, and who played Anime sister in
Color Purple.
what's love got to do with it? Dark skinned chick. I'm about to find that thing right now. You know who else could have played Storm, but they waited too long? Old girl from True Blood, dark skinned chick. She was muscular too, but they let her get old.
But she was kind of short too.
Yeah, they let her get old, and that messed it up.
Oh
Hold
my
on,
goodness.
she
What,
Phyllis Stickley.
okay.
Yeah, I wonder how tall is she? Oh, she only 5'5". Yeah, she wouldn't have got it. So Coco Jones, Jade Cargill. No, stop. That's right, Nick Grimm. Still going with Jade Cargill. Anyways, Lisa Bonet would have been a great Storm. Nah, she ain't passed paper bag.
She light skinned.
She light skinned. She's super light skinned. But you know who she could have played? You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
he right. I be yelling that to my kids all the time. Sometimes they be looking at themselves like, "What are you trying to say?"
anyways, Midnight Assassin. Go ahead and get ready to close this thing out. I'm gonna let you get 2-3 sentences in.
All right, man. Appreciate everybody coming in, participate, man, in the comments and stuff.
NY